It's been a trying week for all of us. Now, I've pointed out that I don't think we can say with surety that this pandemic is a sign of the end. There's stuff that just hasn't happened yet. For example, sacrifices are not being offered, as Daniel 12, verse 11, and other places indicate have to happen. There's no European beast power that's arisen, as we read in Revelation 13, as well as Daniel 2, verses 40 through 44. That's stuff that has to happen in order for other prophecies to take place. Now, a switch could be turned on and that could happen right away, but it's not there yet. So while we should always be ready, for example, let's say if you're 30 years old, then Christ is coming within the next 55 years almost surely for you, as far as your consciousness goes. If you're 60 years old, Christ is probably coming within the next 30 years, as far as you're concerned, because when you die, you'll go to sleep and await for the resurrection. So we should always be ready, whether Christ is coming in 1,000 years or in 20 years. Once we die, our next conscious moment will be the resurrection. Now, do I think Christ is coming in my lifetime? Yes. Christians have always thought that, though. We have to keep that in mind. But I do think he's coming soon. But there's stuff that hasn't happened yet, which is why we shouldn't, in my opinion, overreact to a virus that, for all we know, the situation could be a lot different in a couple of weeks. They're doing a lot of tests and work on this. So we should always be ready. And we should remember our hope, which is the resurrection of the dead, as it says in 1 Thessalonians 4, I think, verses 13 through 18. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. The resurrection, that's our hope. But after a trying week like this, we really can appreciate the Sabbath rest. Now, unfortunately, for many of you, certainly with where I was supposed to go this Sabbath, church has been canceled because of the pandemic. But I hope we could all have some sort of restful and peaceful Sabbath. It's going to be hard, I know, but please try to have a blessed Sabbath as much as is possible. Peace all. Bye-bye.